when it's like FaZe, but like a couple years
FaZe
ago.
did.
But
FaZe
now they're
did,
sucking. Yeah, what do you think about that? The downfall of FaZe.
Yeah, I saw Mr. Beast tweet. I went to FaZe's like headquarters or something, and not a single person on the board of directors knew how to make a piece of content.
Right, I saw that as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like none of the people, like you can see like who has shares in FaZe. None of the main people from FaZe, like except for like a couple of them, like 2 of them maybe, even have like a majority shares because they like got scammed when they were smaller. I watched like a whole documentary on it.
But like, what is scammed? Like they got scammed
Like,
in proportion to
no,
what?
like they got scammed. So there was like this new social media platform or something, and they basically got scammed into selling part of their company for like a check and like promises about that social media platform. It was some crazy, like years ago. I watched like a whole documentary about it. It was crazy. So like most of the equity in FaZe isn't even owned by like the main content creators.
I would just
and, like,
quit
Tico,
at that point. Like,
yeah, I would too.
I'd be like, why am I even here?
I think that was like the whole thing with like Tico saying like, what am I doing? Am I even part of FaZe anymore?
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you're a content house, I mean, yeah, over the years, FaZe just has started to suck. And I also think it's because they signed too many people who weren't really that influential.
I sent you the tweet. Like, it's not the exact tweet, but it's somebody reporting the tweet.
Okay, yeah, I was looking for that.
It's just a quote.
Okay, yeah.
But like, yeah, it reminds me of like, I don't want to call out anybody in the music industry, but like Internet Money. I feel like they lost their sauce because they just signed too many people. Reminds me of that.
Who did they sign though?
Internet Money has so many producers. Like, you remember back in the day, it was just like Nick Mira and Taz, and they were so fire. Like, they'd be on like all the big albums, and then they got all these producers. Like,
see, now they make way more money.
Do you think they do?
Yes.
Like, I don't know if they do. I feel like they don't get as many placements anymore.
No, they're like on every album basically. Like Uzi's Just Wanna Rock. Synthetic. He's the Yeats producer. One of them. They also have
Neil A. World signed, or is that part of Internet Money?
Who?
I feel like Internet Money signed to Neil A. World or something.
They're signed at 10K.
Yeah, Internet Money signed to 10K.
Yeah. No. So Internet Money, like they are on everything. Just people don't realize. They're just kind of behind the scenes now. Like Cody's on a bunch of stuff. Who? I'm trying to figure out the name. I always Rio.
Yeah, the producer.
He's on everything. Synthetic. There's a bunch of people.
I didn't know he was. Okay, maybe I'm just misinformed then. Rio Leva or something.
Rio Leva, yeah.
Yeah, I subscribe to my YouTube.
Yeah, so they're killing it. So maybe like it's just not as hype, but that's also because they have so many placements. It's like when you see Internet Money, it's just regular. Like I'd say they're one of the most successful producer collectives. They might be the most successful producer collective.
That's fair. I just didn't know enough about them then.
Yeah, I mean,
but FaZe is definitely just too spread out. Like, just people, they're just, you know about like the whole thing with like Tfue and like the Tfue contract and all that.
Right.
Like, I doubt anybody in like FaZe is happy like once they get that contract, because like multiple people are on that contract.
Well, they sign before. It's just like it's literally like a label. They sign to a record label, aka FaZe, who gives them the resources. They give them a little paycheck every month so they can eat and whatever, and go to the studio, aka stream, with a nice setup at that. And then in the hopes that they blow up. And then when they blow up, because they weren't able to do, because if somebody was able to do it by themselves, why sign to FaZe?
Yeah. Just because it's like a legendary brand, and then there's no point.
I get that, but like if you do the numbers, I mean, if you're intelligent and your management is intelligent, like they'll be like, screw y'all. Like Yeet kind of just like did. I mean, Yeet is signed, but like he got big with some other deals before he signed to Interscope, and then just used all that leverage.
Yeah. I think FaZe just, the people in charge of FaZe don't know what they're doing. Mr. Beast is like the god of content. Everybody knows that. And if he says they don't know what they're doing, he's probably right. Like, what is the point of signing all these people?
I think Mr. Beast is ruining YouTube.
You think so?
Yes.
His style of content, that's like super fast paced stuff.
Because like everyone's like, we all gotta emulate. Like that's why I like streaming more. Everybody's gotta like emulate this sensationalized thing to keep up video, to keep up with the views and like retention. And everybody's, have you seen these thumbnail makers on Twitter? Like analyze. I'm like, bro, if Mr.
In my
Beast,
opinion,
go ahead.
In my opinion, I don't think Mr. Beast is is ruining it. I think he just solved it first. Like, it's an algorithm. He solved it. And like, once people realize that's how you solve it, they just copied him. I think because like, you know, TikTok attention span, like that's really a thing. People have like short attention spans, and Mr. Beast figured out how to get those people to watch a longer video. So he solved it and people are just copying him. That's my take on it. I don't think he's like the issue. I think the algorithm's the issue.
Well, I don't think he's maliciously doing anything. I'm just saying, it's like, how do I describe this? It's like TikTok. Yeah. If TikTok ruined people's attention spans. And so music has to fulfill this algorithm on TikTok to be successful. And that's low key, subjectively, you know, in certain ways, ruining music. Right.
Yeah.
Cause it's like appeasing a 15-second like catchy hook, and then like that's all you need. And so all these little jingles are blowing up that aren't like, the artists aren't actually good, they're just one hit wonders. So similarly, I just think that, yeah, I think you're right. I'm not disagreeing with you. Mr. Beast solved it first, and so then everybody followed. I've definitely learned a lot from him, so I'm not hating.
I've been watching Mr. Beast since he had less than 100,000 subscribers. Like,
I have never watched a full Mr. Beast video. I can't.
I used to watch him when he used to do this. You remember like when Rice Gum and like Leafy were popular, when they used to shit on little kids?
Yeah.
Mr. Beast did that same thing. He's always been trying to solve the algorithm. So he had this series called like Worst Intros or something. And he would make fun of like these kids with like terrible YouTube intros. Just like how Rice Gum did, like, these kids must be stopped. And so I think Mr. Beast has just always been trying to solve the algorithm. And honestly, like, that's pretty respectable, because like, if you know his story,
he's a genius.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm more saying like indirectly, like, because he solved it, now there's like a formula on YouTube as opposed to like everybody content. Being creative and original. Exactly.
Yeah. I agree with that. Somebody saying Mr. Beast is cringy. They don't understand that Mr. Beast makes video for like kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
so here's another thing.
Such a huge audience.
I know somebody who knows him. It's the person that you know him. You know of him.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And like I mean, you can kind of tell in the interviews too, Mr. Beast is not as, I mean, he's edgier than the videos.
He plays a character in the videos.
He's almost like a kids show character. Yeah.
Yeah.
In real life, I bet you he like is a regular dude.
He listens to Juice WRLD 24/7 apparently, and like gambles a lot. He's like a gambling addict.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Apparently him and his whole team are just huge fans of Juice WRLD.
Maybe he's bought in all the streams.
Maybe he has equity in Juice WRLD.
No, I'm playing. Yeah. That's crazy.
There's like, I'm big into CSGO. I said this. He used to gamble on CSGO when he used to have like 300,000 like subscribers or something. Like, it just got revealed. Somebody found his old Steam account, and he used to like do gambling sponsorships. With CSGO Big, this website, a gambling website. So like,
so people look at him like he's the golden child, but he's just I'm not trying to take him
somebody
down.
Who's trying to get a bag.
Yeah,
and he figured out how to
honestly,
get the bag.
I respect him more for not being that, because like nobody likes that.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, exactly.
Shit, if I got given the right bag for a gambling sponsorship, I'd do it instantly. Are you kidding me?
I can teach you how to get a gambling sponsorship in CS:GO. Dude, you know how much they pay? 700 average viewers on Twitch for CS:GO, which is a lot for CS:GO.
Well, how about no? I'm talking about like a YouTube video.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if you want to stream gambling, they'll pay you 1,500 an hour for like the base. Like that's the minimum they'll pay you for a gambling sponsorship. 1,500 an hour if you average 700.
I mean, that kind of like ruins your stream though.
Yeah, but you see, they love it. Like XQC used to do these long ass gambling streams. People used to watch your train wrecks, blew up, did gambling streams all day.
And,
like
do you get free money too, right?
Yeah, you get free money. You don't spend any of your own money. You make 1,500 an hour.
Shit, yeah. Send me that contact or whatever. How do you do it?
Just start streaming CS:GO, get some viewers, start posting some CS:GO videos. They'll pay you so much. Just to keep their logo on the screen, they'll pay you.
Oh my God.
But you know what's even more profitable than that? Making your own gambling website.
I'm already talking to a friend about that.
Shit, I mean, me personally, I would not involve myself with that, but get your bag, bro. Just because, like, morally, I feel like that's wrong for me. It's
something that I have been thinking about for a long time, but I've never executed because, yes, the moral compass always comes in as like, yo, that's fucked.
Yeah, like you could literally ruin people's lives.
Yeah, so when I say I'm talking to a friend about that, it's more like I've thought the idea, but I haven't actually done anything.
Yeah. I mean, some people, if you want the money, there's nothing wrong with that.
But that's the thing. I don't need the money.
Yeah, it's person to person.
Yeah. You do have to be a slime ball to do that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't hate people who take gambling sponsorships. I just
to have a casino.
Oh yeah, like FaZe had a casino. That's how they funded their CS:GO team. Their CS:GO team won $1 million today.
$1 million?
They won $1 million plus 200. They won $1.2 million today.
I feel like that's not a lot for a whole team.
I mean, I think they won $1 million each player. Intel Grand Slam. Oh no, it's $1 million total. But that is a lot. It is a lot, trust.
I'm peeing in a cup right now.
Obviously, they get wages, salaries. Sorry, salaries, not wages. But they won $1.2 million today. Absolutely crazy. No, not each. Sorry, that was wrong. They won something like they won a bunch of tournaments. Dude, the FaZe CS:GO team is already one of the best in the world. Isn't that crazy? But their content sucks butt.
Like their creative content.
Yeah. Like the FaZe.
Yeah, I feel like you pick one. You're either competitive gaming or you're like the creative side.
Yo, Bob, I can see your dick in your glasses reflection.
Could you actually?
No.
I was about to say, it must be that big, huh? I didn't even get it all out. I got a mug though. I could probably do
Take a sip. Take a sip. Take a sip.
Nah, right.
Take a sip. Take a sip.
This shit's gonna be nasty.
Yo, some of your chat said they're donating $1 million if you take a sip right now.
Do it first and I'll do it. I would drink piss for $1 million.
Shit, I would too.
Shit, this is not gonna... I'm still gonna have some in the tank. Yep. I still got some. I can't do it.
Not the second cup.